We can.
Slowly that. Slowly that. Going to see video.
They say that nothing is there. Deny their existence. So they accept when they are accepting their existence and they deny.
No, not so simple. They have developed their own logic. We make light of it, light of the whole thing, and say you also don't exist, your shastras don't exist, like that. But they have their own logic. Ultimate reality is shown. We also say none of these things exist. We also say. Therefore, they will turn back. That is, ultimately this is not real. They say ultimately Shunya is the real. See, these arguments can be appreciated when a Buddhist scholar and an Advaita they argue. Then we can appreciate that. We cannot supply arguments. That Buddhi in Snanas, it is there. It is Purana, Dharma Shastra, Nyaya, Mimamsa, and then the Vedas and the Vedangas. 14. Yes. And another thing I wanted to refer that Samsarinaha means Hiranyagarbha. That is there in Bhamati Tika or Arandagiri Tika. Because there are a section of people, followers of Hiranyagarbha sect. They hold that Hiranyagarbha is. Then what else? Yeah, there are many things like this. So if you follow Villeshwaranandaji, these unimportant things you omit and hold on to this side like that. But unimportant we can't say, it all depends. Shankara argues the other man's point of view to be clearly understood. Otherwise you don't appreciate the argument of Shankara. Guru Mimamsaka's arguments are not so simple. They are very, very loyal to the Shruti. They use all their might to break other arguments. It's not so simple. But it appears simple when Shankara demolished us. You were there, Paniniya, you were there. Paniniya has developed such wonderful science. Nyaika even taking one part of the Shastras. So what to speak of people who know so many things. Kimuvaktavayam aneka shastra veda bhinnas shakha veda bhinnasya. This was the mistake yesterday. Kimuvaktavayam aneka shakha veda bhinnasya. That is the Shastra having so many branches and so many Shastras, ocean of knowledge. So what about their intelligence? From whom, or the one person from whom all this came? Shaka Veda Bhinnasya Deva Tiryam Manushya Varnashramadi Pradibhaga Heto Rigvedatyakhyasya Sarvajnanakarasya also is there. Sarvajna Akara is one thing. Jnana Akara is another thing. Both are there. Sarvajnanakarasya Aprayatnena Eva Leelanyayena Purusha Vishwasavati Yasmat Mahataha Bhutat Yone Sambhavaha. That is, there is nothing to wonder at. When we take up Panini, He has taken up a small Shastra, developed it beautifully. He must be knowing much more than what he has expressed. That is the idea. Panini, Ashtadhyayi, Mahabhashya, and the notion of literature and grammar has come only from Panini's Ashtadhyayi. That means he must have known much more than what he has expressed in the sutras. When that is the case, Laukika Drishtanta. And when, you see, what are the Shastras? Shakha Bheda is there, and then Deva, Kiryan, Manushya, Varnashramavi, Prabhibhaga Hetoho. It is the Shastras which divide. This is a Deva, this is a Manushya, this is an animal, like this. That is depending on their dharmas, their nature, their birth, all these things. So the Shastra, from the Shastras only we learn about ourselves and the society and how we should move in the society. All Dharma Shastras means Shastras. So much we learn from the Shastras. Devatiryan Manushya Varnashramas. What Varna? The main Dharma of each Varna should be. Like that Varnashramadi. Prabhibhaga Hetoho. According to the Shastras only, it is Prabhibhaga. What work should do, what work should not do, like that. Hetoho Rigveda Vyakhyasya. So all the Shastras means Rigveda, etc. Rigveda Vyakhyasya Sarvajnanakarasya. It is the embodiment of the entire knowledge. You see, when you have prapancha, you have knowledge. Vritti jnana. When you don't have prapancha, you are immersed in Brahman. You are immersed in knowledge. Knowledge doesn't mean that there should always be an object. If there is an object, you know it. If there is no object, you are immersed in knowledge. Knowledge by itself. Knowledge is created because of objects. Knowledge means consciousness, Chaitanya. It is that Chaitanya which throws light on the vritti that the mind takes. And then I know, you are aware of something. That is what we call as knowledge. But it should be called as vritti jnana. For the akhanda jnana, this vritti jnana should go. Unless the vritti goes, you can't get akhanda jnana. Therefore, the last stage is akhandakara chitta vritti. Akhandakara karita chitta vritti. That comes, and mind will not be able to bear it. Mind can never become so akhanda. Therefore, collapses. And then what is there remains. That is why Sri Ramakrishna says pure mind and pure Atman are one and the same. Pure mind means no mind. Unless there is some thought in it, it can't be called mind. According to Ramana Maharshi. So this Rigvedākhyasya Sarvajnānakārasya Aprayatnenaiva. This Mahato Bhutasya Rigvedaha, when the Upanishad says, what it means is simply Leelajana, that is without any effort, simply all the body of knowledge has come from his mere exhalation. Leela Nyayena Purusha Nishvasavat Asman Mahato Bhutad Yone. Yone means source. From that source all this is come. Who is that source? Mahato Bhuta. Who is that Mahato Bhuta? Mahat Bhuta. Mahataha is Shashti. Who is that Mahat Bhuta? That is Brahma. Therefore, in the second sutra, it was said that Asado Lakmajnasa Janmadhyasya Taha. There all this world came from that. Srishti Sthiti Laya all happen from there. And indirectly it was also suggested that all the Shastras also will know. All that is required to know. See, without world there is no purpose, there is no Shastras. Even these Devatas, they don't require Shastras because there is no improvement for them. Whatever they have earned, they will enjoy and come back. It is here only improvement. And animals cannot understand, cannot put into action. So Shastras are of no use to them. Only for man. Man is the crown of creation. He can become worse, he can become better. Both are there. So asya mahato rudasya vishwasita mega yad rigvedaha etc. Ityadi sukhe. So only that Mahabhuta can be the source of all this, nothing else. Therefore, we are supplementing what was said in the earlier sutra, that Brahman is the cause of this universe. It is the cause of all knowledge. Brahman is knowledge itself. All this is absolute. Tasya mahato bhutasya niratishayam sarvajñatvam sarvashaktimatvam cheti. And as a corollary, it is when you say that all Veda, etc., everything has come from him, just like exhalation, then as a corollary, he must be Sarva. There can't be any other explanation. He must be Sarvashaktiman. And Sarva Niratishayam, and which cannot be surpassed. Unsurpassable Sarvajñatva, unsurpassable Sarvashaktimatva must be there attributed to Brahman. There is no doubt about that. Atava yathoktam rigvedadi shastram yoni karanam pramanam asya brahmanaha yathavat swarupadi. It gives an alternate meaning also. Sutra alpaksharam asambigdham sutravat vishwatomukham Ashtoham Anavadyamcha. Vishwatomukham, the sutra could be capable of being interpreted in many ways. So Sri Shankara gives another interpretation of this sutra. Shastra Yoditva. Pramanamasya Brahmanaha. That is, Rigvedadi Shastram. That is the source to declare that Brahman is the Pramana to declare Brahman. That is, where do you get the Pramana for Brahman? Pratyaksha Pramana, you see things. Anumana Pramana, you infer. What is the Pramana for knowing Brahman? These Shastras, Rigveda, etc. But Mahabhuta, this is the source. This is the mass of knowledge here. This is this Pramana for declaring the existence of Mahabhuta. So, Karanam Pramanamasya Brahmana Yatava Swarupādigame. See there, Janmadhyasya Yataha. They said, Yato Vayumani Bhutani Jayante Yena Jatani Jivanti as Tatastha Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshana merely indicates. It doesn't reach you. It doesn't take you to Brahman. But you must know Brahman. Swarupa Lakshana must be told. For giving the Swarupa Lakshana, who will give us the Swarupa Lakshana? This ends Shruti, that is true. That means Vedas, etc. help us in giving the Swarupa Lakshana. Swarupadhigame Shastradeva Pramanat Jagataha Janmadi Karanam Brahma Adhigamyate Ityatitra. That is another corollary. These are all very subtle things, but we can't be going on discussing. Another thing, corollary says, what gives me that Shastra is the Pramana for Brahman. Brahman is Sarvajna, etc. that we discussed. Shastra is the Pramana for Brahman. What is the corollary? Shastrareva Pramanat Jagataha Janmari Karanam Brahma Adhigarnyate Ityatipara. Now these Shastras tell you that Jagataha Brahma Karanam, that for the world, Brahman is the cause of the world. Janmadi Karanam Brahma Adhidamyate Ityati Prana. So from the Shastras, Brahman is the reality and Brahman is the cause of the world. Brahman is Sarvajna. And the Shastras also say that Brahman is the cause of the world. Janmadhyasvetaha, we said, that is based on the Shastras. Why he is repeating this is that Vaisheshika, they are very strong in their Anumana. We will establish it by Anumana, by the breaking Shastras. You can't establish it without Shastra Pramana Neva Pramana. More than Pramana. That is the reason. We should never entertain that the idea that there must be some matter of this creation, like that. Shastra says, see, Jagannatha's, what is it called, Mahaprasad. It is not ordinary rice. It is Anna Brahma. Master Mahashaya said. And somebody couldn't believe, what is this Anna Brahma? Just something to eat. He has said it. Master Mahashaya is without. Who? Sri Ramakrishna has said it. That is the Brahma. How can you without believing in it? That is the Brahma. यतो वादिमानि भूतानि चालन्ते इत्यादि शास्त्रम उदाहृतम पूर्वसूत्रे. That is, Shastra is the pramana we already indicated in the previous sutra. Yato vadimaani bhutani jayante ityadi. Kimartham talli idam sutram yavata purva sutra eva evam jatiyatam shastram udaharata shastrayonitvam brahmano darshitam. Similar thing was done in the previous sutra. Then how this sutra is going to do anything more? Kimartham sarvi idam sutram yavata purva sutra evam jatiyatam shastram udaharata shastrayonitvam brahmanaha darshitam uchyate. Now he is going to explain this. Why necessity of all this sutra? Uchyate. Tatra purva sutraksharena spashtam shastrasya anupadanat janmadi kevalam anupanam upanyaskanti ashankyeta tam ashankam nivartitum idam sutram pravavate. If this sutra had not been there, only if you had gone by what the previous sutra told you, you might have entertained the idea that after all you are inside. There is no pramana for that, inference. Inference is no, Shastra pramana. So this sutra. Purva sutraksharena spashtam shastrasya anupadanat janmani kevalam anumanam upanyastam iti ashakyeta tam ashankam nivartayitum idam sutram prabhavrite. Shastrayonitvam katham punar brahmanaha shastra pramanakatvam uchyate. That is, how do you say that Brahman is Shastra Pramanakatva means Brahman is established by the authority of the Shastras. If the Shastras do not say anything about Brahman, you have no right to conclude that there is something like that. Usually it is like that. World is like that. Brahman, world, therefore Shastras. World must be regulated. Without Shastras, how can you go on? No world, nothing of the sort, only Brahman. That is the difference. That is the Lakshya. And therefore, Shastra for Pramanakatvam Brahmana means Brahman depends on the establishment. It's being established by the Shastras. Shastra Pramanakatvam Uchate Yavata. Now he takes up a discussion with the Purvamimamsakas. That is, it is like this. The Purvamimamsakas say that the Vedas everywhere should have this imperative mode, Akhyata Pratyaya. Yajeta, Yashtavyam, like this it should be there. And therefore, wherever this is not seen, that is not pramana for us. Therefore, they don't care for the Upanishads and they confine their attention to the Brahmana portion only, and they interpret everything based on this assumption. That is, Annayasya Kriyarthatvat Anarthakyam Atadarthana. Annaya is Veda. What is the Veda? Kriyartha. Do. That's all. You will have to do, that's all. There is no other. Then, what about the rest of the Vedas? Atadarthanam, Anarthakyam, Anarthakya. Reject those things. That is not pramana. What is the pramana in the Vedas? Do. That is it. For that elaborate discussion is there. Simple truths. Elaborate Shabdi Bhavana, how they build up their system of thought. Shabdi Bhavana, Arthi Bhavana, and why you should run, that the Vedas say that power is there in the Akhyata, imperative mode. Go, that's all. That is, suppose you go, to whom should you go? Shankara himself says, Vedas are like our mother. They are so kind, compassionate. So you go to the Vedas and say, I want to go to Sarka. Please tell me how. After all, it is human aspiration. Nachiketa had it. He begged from Yama. Please tell me a simple method of going to Sarka. So many people are there. So Yama was so pleased. Nachiketa did not ask for anything for himself. He asked for his father and the society which gave. Therefore, here so he asked the Vedas. Vedas say, all right. Jyotishtome Jeta. There is one yaga called Jyotishtome yaga. It is there in the Vedas. You go to your Sutrakara. Sutrakara means Rigveda has Ashwalayana. Yajurveda has Bodhayana, Apastamba. Go to your Sutrakara, he will give all the details of how to perform, etc. Learn, go. So Jyotishtame. So I have another reason. My eyesight is poor. I want to improve that. Can you suggest? Then the Vedas say, all right. In that yaga, you change the homa dravya. Dadhva yajeta indriya kamaha. If you change the homa dravya, your eyesight will. Why eyesight? Any shortcoming of the limbs will be all. So it goes. So like that, whatever design you have, Vedas are so generous, compassionate, they are ready with their solution. Therefore, what is the purpose of the Vedas? To make you work for your own welfare. You can't be sitting idle like this. So that is their argument. And then we say, whatever may be the work, no big enough work can produce infinite result. Even Ashwamedha cannot produce infinite result, because if it did, then qualification to become Indra is 100 Ashwamedha. If one Ashwamedha had produced infinite result, where is the necessity of performing 100 Ashwamedha? Therefore, no work can give you infinite result. Work itself is something inferior. Knowledge, that is it. So the Yavata Amnayasya Kriyarthatvat Anarthakyam Apadarthanam Jain Sutra Iti Kriyaparatvam Shastrasya Pradarsitam. The Purvamimamsakas have shown that all Shastras are for Kriya, action. They are not Brahmaparam, Kriyaparatvam. That is, Now we are going to show that all Shastras are Brahmapara. In Samanvaya Adhikarana, that is what we are going to show. All Shastras, Vedantanam, Sarvesham Vedantanam, Advaita Tatpanyam. Why Vedantanam? Non-Vedanta also. If you know how to argue, you can say that they also end up in Advaita. So here, they were, according to the Purva Mimamsakas, Kriyaparatvam Vedanam. The Vedas are Kriyapara. They speak with one voice, but action alone is your refuge. So Shastrasya Pradarshita. Apo Vedantanam Anarthakyam. Therefore Vedantas become useless. Upanishads, what will you do? They simply keep it. They are useless. The Akriyarthatva, because Upanishads do not preach any action. Therefore they become useless. Kartru Devatati Devatadi Prakashanarthatvena Va Kriya Vidhisheshatvam Upasanadi Kriyantara Vidhanarthatvam Va. If you think that Upanishads are necessary, they will be subservient to this. That is, Kartru Devatadi Prakashanarthatvena. In the Upanishads, sometimes you hear Sarkar, one who should meditate, one who should realize Atman, and Devata, Upasana, etc. So, by Kartru Devatadi Prakashanarthatvena, that work Upanishads do. Va Kriya Vidhisheshatvam. Kriya Vidhisheshatvam means one sacrifice is there, and that sacrifice should be followed by another sacrifice. Putrakameshti by Dasharatha was performed as a limb of a bigger sacrifice, maybe Ashwamedha, as a limb of that. Putrakameshti itself is not a very big sacrifice. Vidhi Shesha, it gives the Vidhi, glories, Shesha, a small thing is attached to the end. That also you should be done like that. So the Kriya Vidhi Sheshatva, therefore it prescribes all the sacrifices. All right, read Upanishads also. It may help you in understanding how to perform a sacrifice. Read a little Upanishad also. Vidhi Sheshatva. That is, Upanishad itself is not important. As a supplementary to the sacrifice. Kriya Vidhisheshatvam, Upasanari Kriyantara Vidhanarthatvam Va. Or Upanishads can be justified this way also. They talk about meditation, isn't it? Therefore, they talk about Upasana. That is, Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Vyasitavyaha, that can be called as Upasana. That means meditation. That means mental work. Work is there in the Upanishads. You can't simply say no. Therefore, Upanishads can be justified like that. You see, when he states the Purva Paksha, what Purva Mimamsa so beautifully he states, Shankaracharya statement, it is much better than what a Purva Mimamsaka would do. Nahi parinishthita vastu pratipadanam sambhavati. By this, parinishthita vastu, that is what he means is this. Upanishad, what you say? You contemplate, you meditate. Do you get any concrete result? That's all. You will meditate all the time. You get concrete result. If you perform this sacrifice, Apurva will be waiting for you. When you leave this world, it will go with you and you get Swarga. Concrete. That is Parinishthita. Nahi Parinishthita vastu pratipadanam sambhavati. pratyashnari विषयत्वा परिनिष्ठित वस्तुनः प्रत्यक्षादि विषयत्वा परिनिष्ठित वस्तुनः प्रत्यक्षादि विषयत्वात् means you see what you gain by meditation. Do you see anything like this? Pratyaksha. Okay. So mentally you will be doing it. That's here it is not like that. He will go and enjoy. विषयत्वात् परिनिष्ठितवस्तुनः तत्प्रतिपादने च हेयोपादेयरहिते पुरुषार्थ अभावात्. Therefore, when you try to realize Brahman and follow the Upanishadic injunctions, Acharyavan Purusho Veda, like that, what you do is, you describe Brahman as Heyopadeya Rahita. Brahman is full. Therefore, there is nothing to reject, nothing to accept. Everything it has covered. Where do you reject and where do you accept? This kind of Heyopadeya Rahita Brahman which you can't accept, you can't enjoy. It's not something concrete. And therefore, this Upanishads say they establish. Heyopadeya Purushartha Bhava. Purushartha, what is the Purushartha? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. According to Guru Namaskaras, going to Sarga, that is the Purushartha. Even Moksha, that is the Moksha. Ananta Kama, it becomes Moksha. Ananta Kriya, like Ashwamedha, it becomes. So here in your what the Upanishads say, some Brahman, Heyopadeya Rahita, you can't add something, you can't subtract something from that, it covers everything. And how can that be Purushartha? What will you gain by getting this knowledge of Brahman? That is what he asks. Purushartha means you should strive to get something and get something. Artha is one of the Purusharthas. You strive to get wealth and get it. Similarly, Kama, desires are fulfilled. So something concrete is there. Here, that is Heyopadeya Rahita. You can't get it for yourself. What happens to you when you have the knowledge of Brahman, God knows. You yourself are lost. No more you will be there. Who is going to gain anything? Purushartha, where is Purushartha there? So, तत्प्रतिपादने च पुरुषार्थ अभावात् अतएव सोरोदीत्येवमादीनाम् आनर्थक्यं माभूदिति विधिना द्वैकवाक्यत्वात् स्तुत्यर्थेन विधीनां स्युः इति तावकत्वेन अर्थवत्वम् उक्तम्. Now there are Purvamiyamsakas also get into trouble sometimes, because even in the Brahmana portion, everything is not Vidhipara, everything is not Yajnapara. Therefore, some stories are told. Chororit is one such story. Chororit means he wept. Who wept? There is a story. However many times I read these stories, I forget. Agni. Something happened and they locked up Agni in a place. Therefore he howled, not wept. He howled. I should not be locked up like this, something like that. Whether you howl or weep, tears will come. And those tears, after all, Agni is the Lord of wealth. Agni, the first mantra is in Veda. The whole Veda starts with this. Agni Purohitam Yajnadeva Bhakvidam Hota Arambat Madhatamam. So, in fact, there is one person I had seen. He was very poor. So Chandrasekhar Bharati told him to perform upasana for him. That is, there are some small sacrifices for which you don't have to spend much. And that is the upasana. Agni is the Lord of wealth. Therefore, even his tears, give you wealth only. Even when he weeps, he gives you wealth only. The tears became silver. And therefore, because tears came from Agni and when he was in a bad mood, so the silver is prohibited from the sacrifices. You should not give silver dakshina in any sacrifice. So that is, these are called arthavadas. To inculcate this point, don't use silver, that is the vidhi. Why not? Then a story is told, which is not vidhipara. There in that story nothing is said, simply a story. But that story gives you the reason why you should not use silver as dakshina in the sacrifice. Therefore, like that, what will happen? How do you justify the sorori, vishetva, ujjetva, the first mantra of Yajurveda? There are also the same problem. It is not a direct vidhi, injunction. Indirectly it makes you. Therefore, how do you justify that? So then Purvamimamsakas say, we appreciate your point. There are certain places. And we have one principle that all injunctions, Vedas, the purport of the Vedas is to give you injunctions. Do this, do that. Therefore, whenever such sorori, etc. comes, we have provided, we amend. What is the amendment? We say, stutyartham, that is, to praise something. When something is said, it should be considered as good as stotra, vidhi. Direct vidhi, it may not be. Stutyartham, a thing comes, it can be considered as a vidhi. That means it will come within our purview. So, Purvamimamsakas themselves have provided this exception. That is why they say in another, this is the sutra further. Vidhina tu ekavakyatva stutyarthena vidhinam syu. Ekavakyata means, I say this, the tathparya of the Vedas is vidhi. You should maintain that statement at all costs. That is ekavakyata. And just as Shankaracharya is going to say, all these shrutis, as you squeeze, what will come? Brahman. Ekavakyata. Nothing, no truth, nothing else. Only pure, simple Brahman. Not the vidhi and sacrifices at all. But here also, they also maintain Ekavakyata. They say, if you squeeze the Vedas, vidhis come. Sometimes these praises come. Oh, that also can be considered as vidhi. We say. Like, what is the authority for you to say? We have built up our system. Government argue with us. They will let you know. So it is stavakatvena arthavatvam uktam. Stavaka means praising. So here and there such things come. They are praising somewhere, something. That also can be considered as mantranam cha vishetva ityadina kriyatat sadhana abhidhayitvena karma samavaditva muktam. That is vishetva, etc. It is not a direct injunction. It is about preparing something. This preparing something will be used there and there. That is used in a sacrifice, which is based on an injunction. Do that for this preparation. So, Ishetva is the meaning of the mantra. Even the translation, unfortunately, I forget. Because they are not direct meaning. You must have studied the Vedas and then understood the context and then you can catch it. So whatever it is, Ishetva is the mantra. Ishetva is the first mantra in Yajurveda. That is not a vidhi at all. Then your Veda will become nirarthaka. The first mantra itself is not vidhi. No. It is used to prepare something which is used in a sacrifice. Sacrifice is based on vidhi. Therefore we accept this also. Ekavakyata. So the Ishetva Ityagina Kriya Sadhanadhidhayitvena Kriya Sadhana Vastu. That is, to perform this Kriya something is necessary. And that something is indicated in this mantra Ishetva. Therefore that can be considered as Kriya itself. Stavaka. Kriya Sadhanatvam Adhidhayitvena Karma Samavayitvam. Therefore, it is treated as karma samavayi means associate of karma. You know, Nayayikas use this word samavayi. This is direct sambandha, samsarga sambandha. The relation between this sentence is direct sambandha. But suppose you say blue lotus. What is the relation between blueness and the lotus? Both are seen separately. Lotus is there because of its lotusness. Blue is there because of its blueness. And both together they are joined. How are they joined? Not like this. You can't separate them. They are joined by samavaya sambandha. Gunagurino, Kriyasayavato, Jati Vittyo. So these are the places where samavaya sambandha is. They can't speak of any relation, but relation is there. No, say Sambandha. We don't accept. We say Tadatma Sambandha. So this Samavaya, Kriya Samavaya, it may not be Kriya, it goes with Kriya. So Kriya Samavaya. So that is that. Therefore, give all such examples we accept. But not your Upanishads. If the Upanishads also you accept Kriya Pradhanatva, all right. We will accept it. But really you are Kriya. You. Naniragniram achak Kriya. A sannyasi is, he doesn't use fire. He doesn't depend on the sacrifices. And he doesn't depend on the karma phala by doing any other karma. Naniragniram achak Kriya. Therefore, what is sannyasa? What Sri Krishna said? Nishkama karma. That is sannyasa. He is sannyasi, he is yogi, not one who has simply doesn't use fire. Not he. He is sannyasi. So, this is the, therefore what happened? That Kvachidapi, the Vedavakyanam, Vidhi Samsparcha Mantarena, Arthavastan Drishta Upapannava. So, nowhere in the Vedas, the Veda Vakyas are there without this injunction, without orders, something should be done. So, Kochitati, not Kochitati, Veda Vakyana, Vidhi Samsparsham Antarena, without these injunctions, Arthavasta Drishta Upapannava. There is this justification for a mantra in the Veda mantra. No justification. That mantra has no use if it doesn't have this vision constructed in it. Nowhere it is seen. Nacha parinishthate vastu swarupe vitihi sambhavati. In a parinishthate vastu swarupe means suppose something is clear. It has assumed a particular swarupa. Parinishthite. There is no vagueness about it. In such, Vidhi has no place. It is already there. What will Vidhi can do now? It can't change it. It is well established. Brahman. So what can your Vidhi do? Nacha parinishthite vastu swarupe Vidhi sambhavati. Vidhi has no place where vastu swarupa is very clear. Kriya Vishayatvat Vidhe. Vidhi always makes you do something. Here already it is there. I don't have to do anything. Whenever you do something, it will be impermanent. It is already there, anadi, and that is going to continue. You have nothing to do there. In parinishthita vastu svabhava. Therefore, Kriya has no place. Kriya Vishayatvat Vidhe. Tasmat Karmapekshita Kartruswarupa Devatadi prakashanena kriyavidisheshatvam vedantana. It is Vedantas, if they accept you fellows, your yajnas and yagas, it will be because you also have some the devata, and then what is this? Karmapekshita kartrutva rupa devatadi prakashan. To demonstrate kartrutva, we may cite your example. See, he is Athikari, going and sitting and performing sacrifice. Atman is not the kartrutva, Atmana is not there. He is going to get the result, Bhokta. Atman means Abhokta. To illustrate that, we may make use of your Yatra Atha. Therefore, he says, Tasmat Karmapekshita Kartrutva Rupa Devatadi Prakashanena. Similarly, Devatas, in the Yajna you perform, even though they don't accept Ishvara, in Yajna the Devatas come. That is, what about the Rupa for the Devatas? That's a big question. Mantra, that is, the Bhagavata says, the mantras themselves give a suggestion of the Rupa of the Devata. You can't draw the picture like that and say this is the Devata Rupa. It is not something finite. The mantra Rupam. So these Devatas, we would like to say, explain, which is coming in the Vedas. Vedas are sacred for us. Then we make use of you, because you have described it so well. And when Kartrutva Bhava, we have to illustrate, we will take from, learn lessons from it. And then Kartru, Devata, Prakashana, Rupa, Devata Prakashanena, Kriyavidisheshatvam, Vedantana. Kriyavidhi becomes Shesha of Vedanta. He says, this Vedanta becomes Shesha of Kriyavidhi. We say, Kriyavidhi is the Shesha. That is, this is our main thing. A little if you add, or we don't have any objection. Kriyavidhi Sheshatvam Vedanta. Atha Prakaranantara Bhayat Naitadabhyupagamyate. Prakaranantara Bhayat means I am going to start another chapter because of this. I won't do that. But this is the ultimate position. Naitadabhyupagamyate tathapi Swavakyagatopasanadi karmaparatvam. Swavakyagatopasanadi karmaparatvam means, they say, Swavakya means Vedanta Vakya. There they talk about Upasana. Upasana is karma related. To that extent we accept. For Chitta Shuddhi, Upasana is necessary. Chitta Shuddhi, even your Yajnayagas also may be necessary, but they are very costly. And they are not compulsory, only when you have a desire. So it is not a general thing. Generally, Upasana etc. is karma para, we agree, but it serves a higher purpose. And therefore, what is the higher purpose? Jnana. So therefore it is, we accept that. We don't reject your karma. We see. The karma paratvam tasman na brahmana shastra yonitvaniti prapte uchyate. And therefore, if you say that the Shastras have come from Brahman, Brahmana Shastra Yonitvam na praptam, Yonitvaniti prapte, therefore Brahman cannot be this Sutra, Shastra Yonitva should not be explained like what you have done. And Brahman cannot be the source of the Shastras. If it had been the source of the Shastras, what is the purport of the Vedas? Kriya. What is Brahman? Pavishtita Vastu. We are not interested in Kriya. That is not there. Therefore, we don't think so. Therefore, your explanation of this is not correct. And therefore he says, Tattu Samanvaya. Here I will explain my stand in a better way. I indicated it, you are not satisfied. Tattu Samanvaya, this is the thing that is correct. That is, all Vedantas completely, they end in concluding Brahman. Tattu Tat. Two, that is, as distinguished from the Purva Mimamsa standpoint. Tat Samanvaya. It is there. Samanvaya means Anvitam, Samyak Bhavena Anvitam. That is, all Vedantas, they conclude in Brahman. Whatever Vedanta you take up, Brahman comes. That is Samanvaya. Not force that Vaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Double Sha comes.